We are joined now by Oliver Sloup of Blue Line Futures in Chicago. Lots of spread changing activity today, lots of gyrations. Most of the grains are starting to come well off of their daily lows, which were well off of their overnight highs. It's about enough to take your head off at times, but trying to make sense out of all this market action here today, Oliver.
I think I'm going to need to go buy a neck brace here after the market closed today. We've been flying all over the place. Obviously, yesterday's USDA report kind of reignited some of the bullish sentiment that has evaporated over the last couple months. But looking at where the acres came in, I think that keeps things relatively constructive, especially for those new crop contracts, as you had mentioned. Looking at those front month contracts, I think we're going to see those day-to-day swings, gyrations back and forth until we can get a bigger catalyst to give us a breakout or a breakdown. It looked like we're going to get that technical breakout yesterday. Obviously, we haven't gotten that follow through, but not all hope is lost for these front month contracts. That corn 560 was previous resistance, basically for the better part of since the start of the year. Now we're testing that. We need to defend that. Previous resistance now becomes support. So if we can start to build a higher low here above 560 in front month corn, I think we can continue to work higher over time.
Interesting stuff. What's your thought on the wheat then right now?
Well, wheat, I think, got a lot of follow through from corn and beans trading limit up yesterday. And when you look at the numbers, it wasn't that bullish of a report. So I'm not surprised to see it under pressure. And I wouldn't be surprised to see it be a laggard here in the grain markets going forward. There's a lot of wheat acres out there. So I think that's going to keep a lid on things here in the very near term at the very least.
Yeah, the intraday chart is just all over the place today on the wheats. Let's pause for a break right here, and Oliver, we'll come back in a moment. We'll take a look at the livestock trade. Interesting news coming out of the country where we have a cash trade starting to develop today. We'll talk about that in just a moment.